I think she was definitely the dominant force, and you know, when they have to play tomorrow, maybe it'll be somebody else, but they've got that kind of ability.
Okay, Shannon O'Leary at the line in the bonus situation makes the first. O'Leary with a nice game, 11 points thus far. She's been helping break that press quite regularly. Takes her second and hits it. 62, 63, 47 now, as we approach the 1 minute mark remaining in the fourth quarter.
And here comes the subs.
Three-point attempt by Becky Horn misses, and Kerner with the rebound. And another foul on Appleton West. Uh-oh. Looks like 4 of them. Let's see if we can pick them up. For Portage, number 50, Megan Manley. 34, Christy Cook. 41, Trish Thompson. 44, Sandy Gee. And the one remaining, Shannon O'Leary, is going to go in just a bit. It'll be Stacy Wilcox after the free throws. Appleton West making a substitution. 45, Beth Lasseljong. She will replace Shelley Roth. Roth having a pretty good afternoon.
She cannot hang her head. She's a scrapper. She plays both ends of the floor, and she can't be disappointed other than the fact they lost.
O'Leary with another jumper, and she still won't be able to come out of the game because she's going to the line again. Now we have another substitution, this time for Appleton West. It'll be 51, Sherry Church into the Appleton West lineup. We were trying to get O'Leary out of the lineup, but she keeps going to the line. Can't get her out.
She's a competitor. She wants to stay there.
The winner of this game again playing Heartland Arrowhead, New Berlin Eisenhower winner. That game following immediately. All of our network stations will be back Saturday for the class championships A, B, and C beginning Saturday morning. Check your local listings for the time of those telecasts. So there's Shannon O'Leary as she leaves the game with 14 points. Another substitution now, 2 more for Appleton West. Becky Seibel coming out, and in is Jenner Lee, and as well as Paula Gass, number 33 for Appleton West. 52 seconds remaining now, as Portage has an 18-point lead. Now it's time to get your name in the stats book, I guess, or something. Here's Beth Lasseljong. That is Jenner Lee from outside, missing. And Portage with the rebound. That's Megan Manley. 30 seconds left now. And a foul on Paula Gast of Appleton West. Allison Huber's into the Appleton West lineup, as well as 35, who is Janine Day. Now, in the second game, Ed Zadowski knows he's going to play the winner of that second game. How much do you learn from watching that second game today? Can you pick up a lot of things, or do you have it pretty well scouted before this?
Well, it depends on your area. They know Heartland Arrowhead very well. They lost to them by 7 points. That's their only loss. On the other hand, Eisenhower is a conference champ. I'm not so sure they have seen them. But again, you can learn a lot, because in a state tournament, you can't hide too much.
And there's a basket for Sandy Gee. 44 for Portage. 15 seconds left now as the ball goes out of bounds. Back to Portage. And the Portage Warriors will move into the girls Class A semifinals as they put on a pretty impressive show, especially in the second half today here at the University of Wisconsin Fieldhouse. 10 seconds remaining. Christy Cook gets off a shot. Trish Thompson gets off a shot. As they count it down, Portage, a 68-47 winner today over Appleton West. Ed Zadowski and the Portage Warriors moving on to the Class A semifinals. Their next game will be tomorrow afternoon, and that will be played at 2:45. Check that, make it 3:45, right after the Class B game between Luxembourg Casco and Monona Grove. That's our story for today's first quarterfinal. Live from the UW Fieldhouse in Madison, our exclusive coverage of the WIAA Girls Basketball Championship returns after these messages. This is your WIAA network station.
If you're hot, take your shot on a 1988 motorcycle from Yamaha. Take off on sport bikes that really perform. They don't just look fast, they are fast. Yamaha. And now's the time to take your shot at the lowest prices of the year on Yamaha non-currents. Take your first shot this year on a Yamaha. Get the best hot shot deal at your Northeast Wisconsin Yamaha dealer today.
Hi, I'm Ron Harrington from Lakeland Sports Center. You've probably heard that a fiberglass cap like this would cost you $500–600. Well, don't believe it. You can buy this quality fiberglass cap for only $359. We manufacture these caps in our factory in Greenbush, and we sell them factory direct to you. Call our toll-free number, 1-800-852-5833, or shop our Greenbush factory or our Madison factory outlet. Why pay high retail
When you can buy factory direct.
Portage 68, Appleton West 47 in our first girls Class A quarterfinal game at the WIAA State Basketball Tournament. And right now, let's go courtside to Dwayne Mosley, who's standing by with the winning head coach, Portage's Ed Zadowski. Dwayne?
All right, thank you very much, Jay Wilson. And Coach, what an explosive third quarter.
Yeah, the second half was about as well as we can play. Deb Cook and Andrea York really played well inside. And defensively, we did a much better job in the second half. We took away their best outside shooter. We went to kind of a box-and-one concept defense, and very, very pleased for the kids. And we're anxious to come back tomorrow.
Did you have some questions at halftime after the first half? Very, very competitive first half. Both teams able to go to the boards, do stuff at the offensive ends, and be successful with it.
But we felt pretty positive at halftime. Their points were coming from the outside. Our points were predominantly inside. And I think over the years, the team that gets the ball inside is going to win the ball game. So we were worried about their outside shooting, but again, you know, when they're all outside shots, you figure they're going to cool off a little bit, and they did.
Back to the first half, and Dana Martin hit a couple of very big three-point shots, and that kind of set a tone for Appleton West, because now they knew that you had that outside weapon, and in a close ball game, you had that to your advantage.
She's done that all year. She's over 50% for the year on the three-pointer, and really been a weapon for us. We told the kids at halftime a 2-point lead due to the three-pointers, really, because you get that extra point each time, and it did open things up, and I suppose it set some history here at the WIAA tournament, the first three-point shots.
Now you get to sit back and watch the number 1 team, number 11 ranked by USA Today, play against New Berlin Eisenhower.
Right, I think they're probably heavily favored and should be, but anything can happen down here. Well, we don't care who wins. We know Arrowhead pretty well. They beat us in January. We beat them last year in January, so we're anxious to play whoever comes out, and I think Friday night here at the Class A tournament, the Fieldhouse will be rocking.
Coach, thanks very much. Good luck tomorrow afternoon, and again, we thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Wayne.
All right, Coach Ed Zadowski of the Portage Warriors. They are now 24-1, Jay Wilson, and looking pretty good.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. I want to make one correction. I'm thinking in last year's terms when the old format was the first Class A quarterfinal winner plays in the afternoon. Portage's next game will be at 7:05 tomorrow night. They will play the winner of Arrowhead versus New Berlin Eisenhower. Again, the Class A semifinals tomorrow night starting at 7:05, including Portage. Well, Lindy, let's take a look at the final statistics in that game. And Portage, again, as Dwayne mentioned, and Coach Zadowski, a real good third quarter, good inside and outside.
Exactly, and that's the balance you want to create. And all of a sudden, when you do not have a two-dimensional game like that, and you do pull off as an outside game, then you get into trouble unless you're very hot. And you can see Appleton shot 38% and Portage 54%, and that's basically the ball game and the story.
And both teams really did take pretty good care of the basketball. As you see, the turnover is only 9 and 5, which is really good under any kind of circumstance.
Exactly. And if you look at the rebound statistics, you've got 27 for Appleton and Portage 37. So they did control the boards, and that's important.
leading scorers in the game for Portage. There you see it. Deb Cook with 28 points. Shannon O'Leary 24 and 10. Very